Are there times in your life when you wished you'd spoken up? It may be in a meeting where you missed an opportunity to deliver your ideas. Or it could be in a meeting where there's some big personalities and they tended to dominate the environment and you felt a bit intimidated. You know, when you're missing out on those sorts of opportunities, you are developing a lack of confidence to speak up and communicate effectively in all sorts of situations in your life. And, you know, we understand this because we've been studying communication skills for the last 17 years and delivering courses about communication in all areas of life. One of our favorite courses was the dynamic public speaking course, where we found after a few years that people were coming to that course not so much to learn to perform and create great speeches and be persuasive and engage their audience. No, what they actually wanted was to improve their confidence to communicate, to speak up in front of people in meetings, to be more assertive, to manage difficult conversations they were a bit scared to have. So there's another need there for communication. And because of that, we've developed a brand new course called the Confident Communication Course. This is a course that is a 5-step program, and it begins with getting really clear about what is affecting you, what are your strengths that you bring to work, what are your values. So we look at the values that drive you, that help you align to the decisions that you're making and organize your priorities, so you know what to say yes to in life and what to say no to. We also look at self-leadership wheel, one where we look at 5 components of the way you are leading yourself in life and where you can improve. So that establishes that strong foundation, your personal foundation. Then we move into the second session, which is assertiveness in action. What are the styles? What are the barriers you have to assertiveness skills? What are your beliefs, your fears, your mindset? And how do you manage your emotion? You know, there are times when emotions are triggered in certain conversations and you may become quite passive or you may become quite aggressive. And when your emotions are triggered in that way, how do you regain composure? How do you get that feeling of being grounded and calm and composed so that your emotions don't hijack your brain so that you can speak clearly? The third part of this course is mastering interpersonal skills. And this is where we look at different communication styles. What's your preferred communication style? And what are other people's communication style? So you can skew the way you speak in order to be more effective with different personalities. A very important skill. We look at your physical presence. We look at your body language and your vocal expression so that even in those moments of stress, at least you sound and appear confident and make a good impression. We then look at, assessing your boundaries, where you may need to defend your boundaries, where we also look at strategic techniques for you to speak up and be clear and get to the point. Because we are all quite time poor at work, and you need to know how to cut the waffle, remove the ums, ahs, and so's out of your speech so that you sound credible and an authority on the work that you're talking about. And one of the most amazing things in this course is the art of listening. It's a program that we included in this course. And yes, I know a lot of people are saying, well, what's listening got to do with speaking? But it's such an important part of communicating, to be able to listen deeply. We've had such profound, mind-blowing results of the art of listening that people have said, look, I want to take this skill back to my workplace and run it with my team so we can improve collaboration, understanding, improve the culture, get people to really connect through the art of deep listening. Quite amazing and really rewarding. The fourth part of this course is having the courage to manage difficult conversations. There might be times when you feel a little bit criticized and a little bit hurt. Well, how do you handle that? How do you give and receive constructive feedback? effectively. And then finally, how do you manage those difficult conversations? You know, the ones you might have been putting off, or maybe it's a conversation that you've had and it wasn't effective. So how do you prepare? How do you deliver? And how do you make sure you get the right consequences, the right outcome from having one of those crucial conversations? The fifth and final part of this course is being committed. And we're committed to you, and we want you to be committed to your growth in this confident communication course. So we're offering 3 additional online coaching programs or coaching sessions, so you can get together with the people that have been on the course, the people that you've shared your information with, and review, reflect, and refine your skills moving forward. So this is a great course. As I said, it's called the Confident Communication Course, quite easy to remember, and we run it every couple of months in Canberra and Hobart. So book in early, we'd love to see you there, and we will help you to be composed, to be clear, and to be confident when you communicate.